Hey guys, today I want to cover the replacement, or in my case, installation of the LCD display on a JJRC style transmitter. Now as you can see, my transmitter that I have here is from a rebranded JJRC product, and instead of the LCD display here, it just kind of has this red infrared style bubble, even though it is a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter. So what I did is I was on gearbest.com and I came across this little LCD replacement display. Comes complete with the plug. There's like $2.50 shipped, so pretty good deal. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is flip it over, pop the battery cover off it, and you'll see we have two screw holes in the battery cover. One's behind this little spring, and two screw holes in the transmitter. So we'll get a Phillips head screwdriver here. Now when we get to this last screw here behind this battery spring, you just want to loosen it up. You don't have to remove it all the way. The spring will hold it in place. So what we'll do is we'll just loosen that up, just like that. And that's all we have to do. We don't want to take it all the way out. Just as long as it's unthreaded from the front half of the transmitter, we'll be fine. Now you want to make sure that the transmitter is face up when you pull the shell off, because these buttons here are actually just free floating inside the case. So we'll just gently pull it up like so, and we have our board. So now that we have our front cover off, you can see that we have our board here. And we have the connector for the LCD display, and we have this little red 2.4 gigahertz labeled bubble here. So what we'll do is we'll slide that right off. There's two locating pins right there that hold it in place. That's why you want to slide it straight off. And at this time we can take our LCD display and plug it in. Once it's plugged in, use those same alignment pins that we had on the little red bubble there, and just slide it right into place, just like so. And now our LCD is in its position. One thing I do want to cover before I put it back together is if these do come off, they're actually really easy to realign. You'll see you have two recessed holes here and two protruding pins. The recessed holes simply line up with these two longer tactile switches here. So we'll just slide it right on, just like that. So before we put the case on, we'll make sure everything's in place, which it is, and we'll simply reverse order. And we'll drop our front cover on here, just like so. Make sure our buttons still click and work and feel okay. Snap it into place. Roll it over while we're still holding it together. And we'll thread our screws back in. So now that we have the case all back on it, the last thing we'll do is we'll throw some batteries in. And we'll slide the back cover on and test it out. It's all back together. So, moment of truth. Let's see if it works. And it does. It works. Excellent. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, to be honest with you, because this transmitter didn't come with an LCD display. So I'm happy to see it works. So we should be able to cycle through our rates. 75, 100, back to 25%. We can see our throttle input. We can add and subtract trim, and that shows up. So that's cool. Very cool. I'm happy it works. It really didn't bother me to not have the LCD display, but $2.50, figure what the heck, I'd throw it on, give it a try. So that's about it. I hope it helps someone out in the future. If it does, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. We have some really exciting stuff coming up pretty soon. both on the RC side and on the automotive side. I got a new project car, well, a new old project car, but I'll talk about it in a different video. As far as the RC side, I got a bunch of new quadcopters coming in the mail. It just depends on how long it takes to get them here from China. And we'll start reviewing them, flying them. I got my first ever FPV quadcopter coming, so I'm excited about that. So like I said, please subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks for watching.